Testing audio, 1, 2, 3. Testing audio, 1, 2, 3.
Hey.
Hello.
Hello. How are you?
How are you?
Oh, sorry. How are you feeling after yesterday?
Very sore.
How long did it take you to do the thing?
3 hours.
Why?
3 hours? I thought it was a 5K.
With obstacles and lineups.
Oh, well.
Dude.
Hello. How goes it?
Going.
Got real quiet in here all of a sudden.
Apparently.
How y'all doing?
We're good. How are you?
Very tired, but all right otherwise.
Tired. Up too late partying?
Till the sun comes up, but that does have consequences.
Okay, now.
You have a couple of $1,000 lying around, let me know.
Did you not?
Hmm?
It's all your kidney on. You only need one.
You want two, just in case.
Whatever.
Feel quick, strong.
Get a new one later.
Yeah. Get anyone later. It's fine.
Pretty selfish to hang on to both of them when you don't need both, you know?
Yeah.
Well, I might need the second one. Who knows?
Yeah. Whatever. You'll probably be fine.
There's kidney stones in my family.
Kidney stones.
So, why does the Iron Lord's chat say that we're playing Farmville 3? Anyone know?
I was wondering that too. I think it's because
What?
Rena plays Farmville.
Sorry. What?
Wait, are you playing
Where does
Farmville
it say
during
that?
these matches?
Yeah, I see that.
Hold on. Why does
Rena,
it say
when it's
that?
not her turn, fucking clicking over to Farmville?
Set it
Oh,
like
so it does.
active now.
Where does it say?
Before
Oh,
Yeah, just put it over the
It says
fucking
Sabrina's
screen.
playing.
that's so rude. How do I turn that off? That's so rude.
This is bullshit.
Why would we tell you it's funny?
Yeah, seriously, how do I turn that off? I don't want you guys to know that I'm playing Farmville.
Well,
Ugh.
it's too late.
What a nerd.
Yeah. What a dork. What are you, like a 60-year-old woman? You can go
Hey.
on Facebook later?
There's something about the repetition that I really like, okay?
It's a
Big
crossover now.
autism moment, I get it.
Yeah, it's consistent, it's reliable, it's instant gratification, you know?
Stardew Valley
Yes.
is a much better farming game.
Yeah.
Which one?
Stardew Valley, but
Never heard of it.
Never heard of Stardew Valley.
Wow.
No. Now I have to look it up.
you would love it.
It's like an old game. It's
Oh.
like
What?
Game Boy old, like Game Boy Color old at least.
Stardew Valley?
Yeah.
No.
Drugs?
Isn't it?
It looks like it's
Are
from
you
Game
sure
Boy
you're
Color,
not
but
thinking of Harvest Moon?
Maybe I'm thinking of Harvest Moon.
You're probably thinking about Harvest Moon.
yeah.
Well, at least you guys aren't too judgy about it. So thank you.
It totally looks Game Boy-esque though.
Hail, travelers.
When I Google it, one of the frequently asked questions is Stardew Valley a horror game?
Yes.
Hail.
How are we all doing this evening?
We're good.
I'm doing.
We got our fridge fixed
Conscious,
after a
you know.
week of no fridge, so we're good.
That's
nice.
exciting.
Yeah. We're back into the modern world with refrigeration.
Well, welcome back to the Iron Lords, finally.
After so long.
It's been a hot
Yay.
second.
Yeah, how was everything with you guys?
Yeah, great until the COVID.
yeah.
So, last time on the Iron Lords,
Yeah,
You-
last time. How long ago was last time?
it was a while.
Will be useful.
You saved your convoy from
Yes.
an attack from Eskarak. However, you are now at war with Eskarak. You also met a Tauren during this this time, who accompanied you into the mines to defeat the dragon that was residing there, which went off almost without a hitch, where he almost died and Karen almost beheaded him for a trophy. Karen's sword, great sword, is bound to her and has changed her alignment every time that she takes a life, for she is committing a primeval every time that she does, and destroys the soul from entering the life stream. So far, she has killed 2 things with it.
Inadvertently.
Inadvertently, perhaps. But she will,
Accidentally.
the blade will not release her from her bond until she kills a king. And we return to the palace. And as we re-enter the scene of the palace, we have the Iron Lords going about various activities. We start down here with Karen and Tamaki sparring in the main hall. Their blows against one another ring out across the halls. Tamaki with her quick and agile strikes, matched by the pure, brutal strength of Karen. As they exchange blows, neither being able to gain the upper hand on one another, they are starting to draw a crowd of onlookers, who are amazed by the display of talent and skill between these 2 fighters. And then we move on.
We just doing this for fun?
Yeah, you guys are just sparring.
Or are we actually mad?
Nope. You guys are
Okay,
just
cool.
honing your skills against one another. There are not
Alright,
many
cool.
foes.
Now.
For now.
There are not many foes in this realm or kingdom who can match you as equals. And then we move over to Tsukiko, who is currently skulking around the koi pond in the garden, waiting for no one to be around so that she can swipe a fish out of the pond. Gulgurn, on the other hand, is buried deep in books and his research, working away this entire time. And then we get to Bast, who is currently trying to teach Garuz some simple sorcery He is trying to teach him Mage Hand, but they seem to be having some trouble. I'm sorry, Lord Bast. I am really trying. I just don't get it. It keeps turning into a minor illusion. Can you show me again?
I feel like I've already shown you this 100 times.
I know, I'm sorry. You are just so much better than me at this.
Oh, of course I am, but can you like try to keep up?
I'm really sorry. I'm struggling with this. I can make these butterfly illusions so easily, but this Mage Hand, having an illusion touch something, I just don't understand.
I don't know how I can make it easier for you. Should I draw a diagram?
Maybe that would help, but we've been going at this a long time. And do you hear those sounds of fighting coming from down the hall?
Oh, I do.
Can we go watch?
You want to try to cast a Mage Hand during a battle?
I don't think I could do that. I can't even do it right now.
This is pretty low stakes. You can just go and try to pinch Karen's bum with Mage Hands and see if you can.
I couldn't do that. Oh no.
Oh, sure you could.
Sexual assault is never cool, Jordan.
You're trying to get him killed? What are you doing?
And
I'm the soul.
while that is going on, we move over to Zuglag, who is currently in the throne room. He's bored, draped across a chair, and eating grapes.
Why is he sitting in
As
my chair? What?
Gregor Deephart
Rude.
gives him a lecture on the usefulness of the Warforged.
He's fouling your chair.
And as I have mentioned, Warforged could turn the tide if we could just get volunteers to undergo the procedure. I'm fairly sure I know how it works.
Yes, well, whatever it is you're talking about, I don't think that I'm pretty sure you know how it works is really comforting. I think that might be the issue with getting volunteers right there.
Well, perhaps you could help and force some volunteers.
I'm sorry, run it by me one more time. You want me to force people to have their souls ripped from their bodies?
How Canadian of you.
Hey?
Correct. There is no progress in science without the sacrifice of a few.
I don't really think that our people are in any kind of position to suffer more than we already do. Didn't we just beat a drought?
Yes, but we are at war, and the Warforged, like I've said, could turn the tide.
I'm sure they could, but I will not force perfectly healthy people to undergo this process for the chance of winning a war. If there's a situation that arises where, somebody may be on death's door in a particular medical predicament where this procedure might be beneficial, that's a different story. But I'm not going to order the poor sods in our courtyard in order to come in here. Hey, become a robot for us. Like I can't authorize that.
Burden. I fail to see the problem, but you are the Lord, and I will abide by your wishes. Perhaps.
You fail to see the problem with sacrificing people.
Yes. But think of the science, Lord Zuglag.
I am thinking of the science, and it's honestly at this moment quite frightening.
Perhaps one of you lords would be interested in taking up the mantle of science.
Okay. I'll tell you what, Mr. Deepheart. Alright. If the day ever comes where I'm bleeding out of my asshole and I am on death's door and there's no chance I could possibly be revived with any kind of spooky magic, I give you my full expressed consent and permission in advance to turn me into some weird scammering robot experiment wherein I will crush the enemies of the Empire with my bare hands. But until that day, situational, man. Situational.
So you give me the
What
permission.
happened, like,
I'm excited.
Ailing people that we can give a second chance at life, maybe?
I bid you adieu,
We
What's
haven't-
this?
Lord.
What's this about
Yes,
killing
yes.
people? Wait, what was that conversation?
You know, you ran into the room awful quick when we started talking about killing people.
Well, I thought I heard something interesting. Okay, I'm gonna go back to fishing now.
I will stuff my mouth full of grapes.
Alright.
Titsika leaves the fish for Zuglag. Raw and wriggling.
Wait.
Wait.
Starts
Alright.
dozing on the chair to eavesdrop.
Karen and Tamaki, you come to the end of your duel, and everyone around cheers and applauds.
Yes, yes, I know I'm amazing.
I'm just about to compliment you and say that was a really good duel, and then you say something like that, and now I don't want to.
Well, that's too bad. It's okay. I already know.
Okay, good. See, more reasons than not. Fantastic, fantastic.
All right. Let's see what's going on.
People start filing out again and going back to what they were doing before.
Back to work, people. The palace to run.
You're so humble. That's what I really appreciate about you. You know, this hasn't changed you as a person at all. You're so normal.
Thank you. Very kind. Nice of you to
Yeah.
notice.
Careful with the compliments. This is why. This is the reason.
What are you mumbling about there?
Not a gosh
It's not
dang
what you
thing.
mumble.
I'm not mumbling anything. It's fine. It's fine. What? What are you doing in my chair?
What?
Hey, Zuglag! She like walks up and she's still carrying her axes and just like drops them and it's just like, hey, so what are you doing in my chair? You have one with cushions. You're sitting in my chair.
Nothing at all. Nothing at
Oh
all.
my god.
It's just that your chair has such a particular groove in the bottom of it from that fine derriere. It's great for me posture. Coming back.
Are you saying that my ass is so fat that it has
You're
that
too
is
sweet.
face into the stone of this chair? Is that what you're saying to me right now?
You're a powerful woman, Tamaki. That's why I put 5 gold on you in your duel there. Which, by the way, how did that turn out?
It was a draw. Regardless of what Karen says, it was a draw. And it was a good duel.
Ah. Yes. Well, there goes that gold then.
Who did you bet on? I gotta know. Who did you bet on?
I bet on you.
Oh, okay, I thought you bet on me losing, and then I came in here and saw you sitting in my chair, and I was like, wow.
Oh, I didn't think you were coming back.
I feel like we need the palace attorney in place.
I thought it was safe to take this chair.
What we call establishing dominance in Goblin Land.
Uh-huh, yeah, and then I came in the room, and you screamed and then ran.
I'm sorry, there's a very tall, lovely woman walking towards me with 2 bladed weapons. Forgive me for being frightened.
You're forgiven, it's fine. So what are we doing? No?
Could you
That's
be
pretty
more specific?
Like with the day, like what
Like
are,
in
what are we
life,
doing?
or
Like I mean today? Are we doing any?
in,
Is
like,
there
the
any
central
big
crisis?
business to deal with today? Stop being a bitch.
What did you just call me?
Oh my
Nothing.
god, you guys! Tutsuko is
Do I
wagging
need
her
to sit
tail.
between- Do I need to come over there and sit between the two of you, keep you apart?
What in God's name do you think you're gonna do?
I don't know, use my beguiling wits and charm to diffuse the situation. I am a politician after all.
Aren't we all politicians?
Yeah, but you know, some more than others.
That's so
I mean,
fair.
to be a politician, don't we have to be like elected? We weren't elected.
It's the monarchy.
Yeah, that counts.
No, even better, it was an elected position, it was just elected by the ends of our blades as we slayed the previous iron. Like, it was elected. It was an elected position. We elected to take control here. That's, yeah.
Yes, just like dictators do. I am electing to take over.
Well, other than the apparent mad scientist we have in our lovely little brigade of helpers, what did everybody else get up to?
Oh, was he coming in to talk to you again?
Yeah, he doesn't see the issue in sacrificing perfectly healthy members of our public to turn them into,
But what-
as he describes it, the future of winning this war. It sounds more like a war crime, but you know.
What does
But
that
what
whole
if
thing
we
entail
use
again?
people?
Do you just want to go to the windows and find somebody, Kara? You can just say it. It's okay.
No. Not
Well,
necessarily.
as far as I'm aware of what it entails, I was drifting in and out because, good lord, that man doesn't know how to give a lecture to save his life. Essentially, it uses some magical wibbly wobbliness in order to take the soul out of a being and then transfer it into the mechanical warforged body.
Oh, yeah,
We
that's
should call them Terminators.
That is a spicy name. I do like
that's
it.
a spicy name. Yeah, I don't know many people who would sign up for that unless it was in a very extreme circumstance. So
Well,
why-
considering it kills the original body and then causes all kinds of mind problems, I mean, yeah, I get it.
why don't we ask? We can sweeten the deal and give them money. And
how much money? How much money can we put on a human soul to say, yeah, put yourself in this robot?
I don't know.
Also, I'm not sure that the promise of wealth will be all that appealing to them if they're effectively just becoming soldiers permanently.
Or to take care of their family.
How noble. Literally
I
selling your body to support your
suppose.
family.
Right, but I mean, like, doesn't that kind of work against you too? Do you think your wife and kids are going to be really happy to see you when you walk up like, beep boop, good day, son, hello? Like, that's
You make
not-
1,000 gold coins, yeah, probably.
I think that's racist to robots.
Poor little Jimmy Timmy is going to be standing on his doorstep wondering where his dad went, and then the robot's going to walk up and say, hello, son. Like, that's terrifying.
Well,
Oh,
maybe we can provide therapy.
You know who we could use? Let's
Who?
use Frank Beans.
Frank Beans.
Frank Beans. All he wants is to be strong and get money.
Right.
have-
So we're gonna
I-
take the guy who wants
perhaps.
to get strong and wants money and be like, we're just gonna put you in a nearly indestructible robot form, and we all think that's just gonna be fine.
Oh, we'll ask first, and
There is
we can
no
think about-
harm in asking.
Oh, right, yeah, asking, that makes it so much more ethical.
I mean,
It's a choice.
technically it does.
I mean, actually, it does. Asking for consent definitely makes it more ethical.
Good lord.
I
I love that we're trying really hard to find a way to make the soul robots happen.
And I love that, that me, the goblin, the wee little lad from the Badlands, is the one arguing against it.
I'm arguing against it. I am not on board. I'm arguing against it too. I'm not super on board with soul robots.
Pico is on board.
I'm on board.
I,
Obviously, like wasn't said.
I just think we need to find the right soul. What about Rotari? He's nice.
Cookie would like that. That'd be an awkward next date.
Well, let's ask Frankenbeans. Let's
Tamaki, your silence speaks volumes, eh?
What am I supposed to say to all of you all? Like, what if she robot? What then? Like, what? No. The answer is no, obviously. No one's allowed to ask. If I find out that anyone asked.
Would we rather sacrifice one soul, or would we rather sacrifice our entire city of souls?
Who says we're gonna lose? Everyone's
this is-
so like, oh, we're gonna lose unless we do the soul robot. Why?
Lots of people are going to die.
Yes, well, that's war. I don't know. Like, yep.
Wouldn't we want to minimize the amount of people dying?
I agree, but I don't know.
It doesn't make sense to kill people in order to minimize the amount of people who are going to die.
Exactly.
We're not
Exactly. Like
killing
a lot of people view death as the separation from the body, the soul from the body. So we're just killing for them to go kill other people. Like, it's just, we're still losing the same amount of people.
That's
if we
what a
make
military
soul
is.
robots.
Yeah. What is it?
That's
Isn't
the
that not-
military.
You sell your soul. You're selling your body. To
People
us.
in Realm are selling their body too, but they agreed to it at least. Like, you know,
Well,
like everyone
But
wants
we're
to be
not
there.
saying that they're not going to consent to this. And it's just transferring their soul from a meat body to a not meat body.
All right, let's transfer you into a not meat body. See how much you love it.
Dear Lord, please do not ever do that to fucking Karen.
That's what I need to be all powerful.
Right,
Indestructible.
let's give the super evil lady with the big mean blood sword. Let's turn her into a robot. Yeah, brilliant.
There's no way this could go wrong.
Oh, look, she has laser eyes now.
Cool. Oh no, she's looking our way.
Locking on. If you guys want to ask Frankenbeans and lay it out and like not sugarcoat it, like the reality of it, and he's like, yeah, okay, then like if he wants it, then I feel like that's
All
a
right,
very
bring him in.
Right, somebody else is going to ask him then. I'm having no part in this.
All right.
Alright, Karen's voluntold.
Oh yeah, Karen, craft your most convincing argument. I can't wait to see.
Well, we'll get what's his face, Deepheart, to explain it to him.
I do see the merit in this idea. However, I am vehemently against forcing anyone into it.
I agree. We're not going to force people to separate from their souls.
Unless
Thank
we're
you,
under
finally.
attack.
Yeah, fucking.
No. Tiki. Jesus Christ.
Just a reminder that the fox doesn't get to make decisions.
Yeah. Thump, thump.
Fist bump.
Concerning Fox.
I'm just wondering, so like, how powerful is the soul robot? Just because, like, you know, what's one soul robot gonna do? Like, let's say, hypothetically, Frankenbeans agrees. Then it's like, okay, cool, we got, like, a robot. Is that gonna make that big of a difference?
I don't know, you could try sparring him after and see how strong he is.
Plus, like, then we could be like, hey, this guy turned into a really cool robot. Don't you want to be really cool like him? And then other people
Yeah,
will
let's start the propaganda train,
Oh,
totally,
we can
yeah.
make him into the poster child.
Oh my god, yes! Propaganda!
Frank did want
Why-
Gloria
why
to
are you
mention
saying
it to him.
Propaganda! Why do you want that?
Bitches love propaganda.
We'll make him into like Hercules.
Is that what those love, live, laugh signs is? Is that like propaganda?
Not propaganda.
We'll have his name on every vase. It'll be great.
We'll put posters of him. Statue. Resurrect a statue in the square. This will be great.
Is he resurrect a statue?
Pretty sure it's erect, isn't it?
Correct? I don't know.
Erect statue.
I don't know. I don't really feel comfortable saying erect.
Well, you just said it.
You just did.
But I'm saying I'm uncomfortable, okay?
Oh, right. Speaking of uncomfortable, Tsukiko,
Yeah.
what the song happened to you in the mine?
What do you mean?
Depression.
You know, the big whole, ooh, I'm twice the size and super powerful now, and
That was my
a
true form.
different
My Fey form.
true form.
Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
Why are we not
Right.
notified about this beforehand?
It's from all the sausages and the taste of meat. You guys should try it. It really does benefit you.
I mean, I like meat as much as the next guy, but it only ever seems to make me rounder, not more blue and glowy.
I plan to be twice the size this time next year. It will be glorious.
Mm,
So nobody else, is anybody else frightened right now?
Maybe
No, it's not
we'll-
just me.
ask the chef to make some low-fat sausages. Maybe switch to turkey.
Right, maybe lean meats here.
Turkey sausages sound really sad.
Yeah.
Note to self, lock my door tonight. Alright, okay.
Oh my gosh. She's got no problem with you guys, because I've got no problem with you guys. So long as everyone is chill with me, you're gonna be chill with her. All right? So stop
And-
worrying.
Tsutsiko's only main focus is the success and survival of our kingdom, and eventually our
Exactly.
growth. Hence
Because more
why
growth
we need
Means
souls.
more meat.
Tsutsiko is down for just sending out a survey to people and asking them all to join, if they want.
Is being a soul robot right for you? Have you considered all your options? You sold the
Side
Iron
effects
Lord
include.
today.
Oh, the lymph nodes.
1 in 10
An
males
irritation
pursue a
around your
giant
heart.
robot.
Death.
How big are these robots? Do we know the specs? Like how big?
Well, it depends on the type of class.
Oh, okay.
Do
The way
they,
Gregory explained it, there's 3 classes. There's a skirmisher, there's an envoy, and a juggernaut.
Ooh, that sounds fun.
Karen?
Apparently, envoys are like your general purpose kind of regular lads. Skirmishers are like really quick and like super sneaky, kind of like like a thief or like a rogue or a scout or something like that. And then Juggernaut, well, that pretty much does what it says on the tin.
So if we do this, we're kind of leaning Juggernaut, I assume.
Mm,
Well,
Seems the natural choice for
I mean,
soldiers.
if we're doing
Frontline
a
soldiers.
war and we don't want to have a bunch of people convert, we should go for the most powerful option for the few people who do, because that means that we have to convert less theoretically, right?
Well, I don't know. I mean, if you're making a whole lot of Juggernauts, they do still have to fit through doors.
You think they're gonna be inside? I'm pretty sure once you become a Juggernaut, you're like an
Bust through
outside
the
cat,
door.
right? You're just outside now. That's what
Okay,
you
so now we're talking about sacrificing people and then just leaving them outdoors.
Do you think
They're
they're
gonna
Right, you're a robot now. Go stand in the courtyard and get rained on. Like, come on.
We'll put out a tent. It'll be fine. Some tins of
Alright.
candy.
Oh, right, go stand under the gazebo in the courtyard, right, until we need you. You
I
do.
mean, to be fair, I'm not sure that the rain would bother them all that much once they become robots.
Well,
Some
there's
Well,
Very-
yes,
Let's
point
go.
granted, but... Oh, good lord.
Alright, so last Frankenbeans, and there was also Grum, the berserker. He might be interested in being a Juggernaut.
Well, why don't we put like a letter out to our army and see if there's anybody that is interested?
That's not a terrible idea.
Thank you.
like the Captain America project, but like,
Yeah,
yeah,
essentially.
okay.
Everybody on board?
Oh yes.
We could put this issue to bed, then fine.
All right.
I don't think the robots go to bed. I think you just have to plug them in. Do we have clubs in the castle?
What do they do with beds? Bigger beds?
Best, I want you to know just how profoundly tired I am right now. I just,
Well,
It's
if you're a
just
robot,
like-
you wouldn't be so tired anymore.
it's like,
Oh my god, you could finally be tall. Wouldn't that be exciting?
We forget the guy from Herbal Shop and turn him into one of the fast robots.
Oh my god, that's brilliant.
We could get shit done.
This feels weirdly racist too, of just being like, aren't you sick of being so short? Don't you want to be tall? Like, what is this?
The propaganda
feels a
machine
little-
rolls on.
Feels like a little too close to eugenics, but
Everything comes
Like,
back to
this is
eugenics.
all eugenics. This is all it feels like. Your meat sack's not good enough. Be a robot. Get in the robot.
Hand over your
instead of
soul.
like kicking the weak ones off the cliff like the Spartans, would just throw their souls in robot bodies.
Yeah. More or less. But it's consensual.
No one
Allegedly.
ask. No one better ask good, precious little cat. All right. No one off limits. I'm hard line in the sand. No one asked that sweetheart. Do you want to be right? No.
She would consent.
That's the problem. All right. She'd be like, "Oh, if it would help the kid." No, that's why no one is allowed to. And if anyone does ask, if I ever come in here or anywhere one day and just being like, "Oh, where's the little kid? Oh yeah, they're a robot now. Oh, cool."
We'll put some little cat ears in the robot.
It's not the.
Oh, metal robot cat ears and some little whiskers too. She's so cute.
I will fight
The robot.
everyone here if you allow this to happen. I will do it.
She'd be such a good little skirmisher.
I
Ooh, she
don't
would.
want to entertain it. This is the line to get me on board with this. All right, we don't ask the cat.
Yeah.
I don't like how much you're all laughing about it. I don't like it.
Ooh, can we make the robots like Daleks? That'd be great. Give them little whisks.
That would be the opposite of great.
Yeah, let's just make the, robot space Nazis. Let's do it. That's what they are. Let's call a spade a spade.
I mean, if we're done talking about the robots for now, are we?
I hope
Yeah.
so.
please God, yes.
Please. Any-
How
Well-
long does the process take to change somebody into a robot?
Yeah.
I don't know.
It's best not to ask these questions.
How many megabytes is a human brain?
You can't just ask somebody how long it takes to turn them into a robot.
I bet Grum would be really quick. There's
Yeah.
not a lot there to upload.
I feel like I feel like it depends on the person. Person to
Okay.
person.
According to the man, it takes a few hours.
So we could watch a movie and then, it's good.
As long as a movie.
Like,
Okay.
Don't worry about it.
Karen, did you hit her in the face during the duel? Because that's an illegal move.
I did no such thing. She's
Right,
just
Mac,
weird.
you better lay down then.
Nap time? Sanctioned nap time?
Anyhow, Gogan, I'm sorry you were saying something. Please say something, anything
Aye.
right now.
I haven't pored over every book I could find in the library for hours upon hours to be overshadowed by the robot discussion at the moment.
Well, what do you have to share?
Yes. Share with the class, please.
Pulls out like a stack of papers and rustles them and kind of sorts through them a little bit. Right, let's see here. So, a few pages of notes. I've been trying to find anything I can discover upon cults or the like that may have some sort of connection to our little problem. If you remember, I can only assume no one would forget what we've seen.
What are we talking about?
I forgot.
Oh, right, yeah, big spooky man, yeah.
Oh,
I,
yeah, the Nowhere King. Candyland.
thanks, Darren.
Yeah, the person. I'm sure no one's forgotten
We're all
about this
like,
thing that we're talking about.
Alright, so I found 4 possible groups that could be connected. 2 of them are a little less likely, but I figured I would bring it up anyways, just in case. So, well, I suppose I'll start with the Endbringers. These ones went around too long, and I kind of doubt their connection, but... So these ones were a group of rebel elves long ago, and for some reason, they wanted to bring around the end times. I suppose that's kind of a common thread. Not sure why everybody wants to end the world.
Don't drink the Kool-Aid.
I'm so happy to hear you particularly say that.
Just avoid Kool-Aid.
And some like sweet Nike shoes that everybody's got on. But these elves, this one didn't last very long. They were rooted out and destroyed before it could really get it off the ground, as it were.
By the Kool-Aid Man, ironically.
Let the man speak.
The next one, the followers of silence. So they believe in something called the Great Silence. Fucking genius naming conventions here. And it seems they disliked all the noise in the world, to put it plainly. They worshipped something, apparently all of it. Apparently worshipped a deity or god named the Reticence. But, however, they too, just like the elves, didn't last very long because the King of Phil himself had them destroyed in the mountains of Stahl. Cult of Xenomorph.
They had a lot of communication issues, probably, with the whole, like, not liking noise thing.
That's a good point. Alright, see here. Russell. Alright, I got the Church of Nility. These ones worship Oblivion, and figured once Oblivion defeated Yggdrasil, they would be in paradise. Again, I don't understand the whole end of the world thing, but so once they defeated Yggdrasil, they would be in paradise, and only strife would exist. So it's said, at least, that Oblivion sent them some powerful creatures, basically corrupted demigods.
Robots.
God. Some of the robots. So it said that they had some of these things to help them. And the most powerful one was called the Lord of Oblivion. However, as far as we know, the cult was defeated by a group of adventurers who stopped the big boy himself, the Lord of Oblivion. And they were sent to be part of the Seven. So far, three of the four that I found any information on have, in theory, been completely destroyed, which makes them the least likely to be part of this, I think.
You can never underestimate the effect of a lone survivor, though.
Mm.
Yeah,
One
cults are
person makes it
known
out,
to.
and then they go and they convince a bunch of other people. They lay low, they build up strength again, make a comeback, right?
Cults are
Theoretically.
somewhat notorious for being hard to actually completely be rid of. But
Well, what's this last one you got then?
Alright, the last one are called the Brothers of the Void. These ones have been around for at least 2,000 years or more. So some long-standing ones. They are based out of the based out of Mistgall, the Kingdom of Miska. They believe the Void will eventually consume basically everything, but the general void that they worship conveniently. These ones, they don't seem to want to bring about the end times, as they would say.
Shocking.
However, they believe that the void could come at any time, and they would live their lives such as their main prayer is, "Thy end might be soon, life as such." Kind of a strange and confusing thing for
Very
people
emo.
who aren't insane. They're still actually a popular group in Mezca. They have a decent amount of influence in that politics, as far as I can tell, which is deeply concerning.
Right. They may be our best lead up to this point.
Mizcal is very far away, though.
Yes,
Hmm.
that's true. They're the one who seems to line up best with the idea of this nowhere king, though, right? You're worshipping the void, expecting the void. The void is nothing and nowhere king. It
Hmm.
makes a sort of sense.
One small correction, I didn't notice it in my notes. My handwriting is not the best. Sorry. Their prayer is actually, "Thy end might be soon, live as such." So,
So Carpe Diem.
Live, laugh,
Yeah.
love.
Yeah.
I suppose so.
Skate fast, eat ass. I got it.
What was that? Can you say that again?
Guys, we all say it.
Say it all together. All
Sorry.
right. Skate fast, eat ass.
I have never heard that before.
Karen, I'm actually
I'm
going to get you a nice hieroglyphic calligraphy sign that
Okay.
says that for your bedroom.
Please do.
Skate fast, eat ass.
Do we know what permanent grade?
That's our official motto.
Is the official motto of the Iron Lords. Skate fast.
Skate fast, eat ass.
Yeah, it's under war cry from when we ride into battle.
Baron, how much do you love the differences between our campaign and your other campaign? Is it good? Is it...
They're
different?
just different.
They're just different.
They're just different.
Just different chaos.
Is there a lot of ass eating in your other campaign?
Surprisingly, yes.
Okay.
To be honest, I'm not sure if it's all that surprising.
I mean,
Everything comes back to
Something.
eugenics and eating ass.
Fucking sentence. Holy shit.
what was your D&D session tonight about? Oh, unethical science, soul robots, and eating ass, weirdly.
Ah. Good sweet God. Okay. Nowhere King, Colt, yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna find him. We're gonna eat his ass until he stops.
Colt of eating ass, let's go.
I guess that's why you're so popular, Rotari.
Listen, I have been nothing but a gentleman, and we haven't done anything like that yet. Okay?
Yet.
When have I time? When have I had the time? We've been fighting harpies and dragons and stopping convoys. When have I had time to eat ass? When?
Can I roll
You guys,
insight?
99% of the fucking time, unless I'm sleeping.
Absolutely.
Doesn't take long.
I mean, we can take a 30-minute like break if you want.
A 30-minute ass eating break. Totally. No.
Longer?
How long do you need?
Oh God. I'm concerned about the fate of our kingdom. I'm not exactly in the ass eating mood at the moment, okay?
Like 15 does tomorrow.
Aaron's laughing too hard.
Answer the
Aaron,
question,
he
do
can't
you
answer it.
eat ass?
That would have been the most legendary natural 20.
Oh my God, could you imagine? Whew.
Oh my god.
Lion.
And out of character, obviously Tamaki eats ass. She was raised right, all right? you think Jeffrey doesn't eat ass? She got the ass eating gene.
Yeah, we are getting wildly out of sorts here. We all saw the comic, we know what's up, okay?
Listen, you don't walk down a woman like that by being vanilla, all right? And Jeffrey knew that going in. That's it. I'm done.
Darren, you good buddy?
I'm crying and laughing.
Canon Iron Lord's lore. Jeffrey eats ass. He eats so much ass.
Oh.
Oh god.
So the Nolar King, am I right? What are we doing, fam?
Need another fucking drink, Jesus.
Honestly, same.
So, brothel, everybody?
Gonna finish your last piece of info there?
I don't know where the fuck to go from eating ass. Where do we go from here?
Oh dear.
Gilligan, you want to finish
I
the
won't-
last bit there?
Wasn't me making a joke. I literally have no idea where to go from here.
I thought I did all of it.
I didn't hear it if I was laughing too much.
The correction? I did
no,
make the correction.
the that they're popular and such.
Oh, yeah. Alright, so the last group, they have influence in politics, and the scholars assume that this cult is one of the main reasons for the corruption that's spreading through Mesca.
It does make a degree of sense.
You did save the best for last, didn't you?
That would probably be our best bet and worth looking into.
Where the fuck? Where is this place?
Bottom left.
Oh, I see it.
Yeah, it's far.
Off yonder.
It's not that far.
Are we looking up the same thing?
Oh, I mean,
It's like on the opposite side of Caltesh.
I guess you're right.
I would hate for us to get all the way out there and it turns out that this was not it, you know?
I'm at all. They're like, who the fuck are you?
Turns out this religion has been extinct for the last 30 years and we just didn't update the books in the library.
Perhaps I'll see if I can find any cross references for the symbol to any of those cults.
That might be a thought before we go all over hither and yon.
How long would it take us to get there? You think?
A hot minute.
It would probably be. Let me just have a look. Probably about 4 months by foot and probably about 2 months by ship.
Yeah, told you it was fucking far.
Even if we went 2 months by ship there and back, I don't think we can leave the kingdom, without us for that long.
I mean, certainly not right now.
We need another teleporter thing.
We send someone?
It's still gonna take as long as it's
To do
gonna take.
what?
Yeah,
I
to
don't
do
know, we
what?
can check. Set up a teleporter thing and then.
You want to send Robo Frankenbean?
Yeah!
Robo Frankenbeans. Robo Beans.
Put Robo Beans on a ship.
Franken
Go there.
machines.
Set up a teleporter, and then we can just zip zop zoop.
I mean,
Correct me if
I know
I'm wrong.
but he doesn't need
Oh,
to say.
but I don't. I thought it was like we found these teleport circles, we didn't really know how to make them.
Can we just
We
pick it
also
up and
don't
move
know how to reactivate them.
it? That's a problem.
Hmm.
In either case, I think until we have a bit more information or can figure something out, I think the war should be our main priority.
Right?
Fair.
You guys are currently alone in the throne room. None of your advisors are here.
Good.
Yeah, that is.
Candidly, we're
I
speaking.
will agree with
Can
Karen.
you imagine them
They
going
don't
to
need
like
to know our
oh,
ass-eating
I'm
habits.
just like sitting there, giving each other side eye, like,
My word, did you hear at the court today Tamaki talking about eating ass? How scandalous. My word.
I knew she was wild with it, but goddamn.
Wild with it.
Right, so that covers the insanely bad idea to make limits. That covers the Nowhere King. What are we doing about the crazy horse boys who attacked us?
fucking horse boys.
There's a lot going on, guys.
There really is.
Busy.
No time to eat ass. Terrible.
Yeah, what's the half work to do?
We did finish whatever we were doing with the mine, right? Like that's not squared up?
Yeah.
Hey.
That's done.
Right.
The mine
good.
Which
should be
go
done.
us. Go us for finally getting that done.
Yes,
Oh,
bravo.
I feel like a lot of time we don't actually take a moment to appreciate our achievements, but we've done a lot so far. There's a lot more to do. We've done a lot.
We did have thoughts of going to the bank. We still need to go to the bank with the mine open, though.
Less pressing?
That
I believe-
certainly relieves some pressure.
Plus, like an army of robots would also relieve pressure.
Mm.
Aye, but in the same vein, for only one soldier, we only get one robot. In theory. If all goes well.
Yeah, there's also the kinfolk over on the side of the escarpment, right? The goblin lads.
Oh, yeah.
Which I don't remember what our approach was there. We had to do something with them, but I can't remember if we were going to try and use some diplomacy or if we were going to. Well, let's just say diplomacy. Let's say diplomacy.
I believe during your last discussion, there
You
was
could make
talk of
them.
creating a goblin ghetto.
Well, that's been the joke this whole time, God. All right.
Not a ghetto, it's neighborhood.
A community. unity.
It's not going to be a ghetto voice in my head, alright? Like, it's not... In any case, yes, we do need to address that too.
Well, maybe we can use them to join our army.
If you suggest getting all of these goblins together and turning them into robots, I'm going to walk out of this throne.
Only if they agree to it.
Yeah.
They would certainly smell better as
How?
robots.
Gullible are goblins.
Appreciate all the really casual racism being thrown around to the goblin kind. I know they're like, quote unquote, okay to hate on for whatever fucking reason, but I think
Hey,
I'm saying that with massive quotes and sarcasm. I don't agree with it. I'm on your side.
Oh, she
thank
isn't.
you.
Welcome. But the point is that I think it is kind of fucked up how we'd just be like, oh, fucking goblins, right? When one of them is sitting right here and is also part of this whole thing and ruling this kingdom and is supposed to be one of our friends to just constantly be like, oh yeah, fuck goblins, am I right?
Thank you, Tamaki. I knew I put my goal on the right person in that duel. Thank you.
Not just all goblins, just those goblins in particular. They're at the
That's so
wrong place at the wrong time.
I have a goblin friend.
goblins.
I don't like the selective racism either. It's like, nah, it's just those goblins in particular. Fuck those goblins. Like, what? This is a lot. All of tonight is a lot.
They don't need to be goblins. It could have been anybody. They're universally despised.
I think it's only a matter of time before Utsuko turns one of the waiters into a robot after they bring her some...
Turkey sausage?
Yeah. It's gonna happen.
Okay, well, if we're not going to make some productive decisions tonight, and on that delightfully depressing ending note of, oh, they're goblins, I think I'd like to retire for the evening. Is there anything else we need to discuss?
Well, do we want to go meet the goblins and see what they're doing? So close to us?
For you tomorrow, just eat ass tonight.
Tamaki, do you have a date?
I do not have a date.
Well, let's call her up.
It's just gotta
Zuglag
be
proceeds to
completely
just
different.
like pinch the brow of his hideously long nose.
Can we get the close up on Zuglag, please?
Hey, yo, can we get the Zuglag cam? Nice.
Oh.
Did you
And-
put stink lines? Did you add stink lines to this?
No. He chose the one that I did the shittiest Photoshop on, and I was like, well, let's just candidly stink lines.
Oh, giggle.
That's yes, thank you. That close up. That's what I wanted.
Ugh.
And after expressing his disappointment visibly, he will stand up and just leave the room. He's had enough for today. He's on his way out.
Smell you later.
Kind of stops at the door, turns around and looks at you, squints at you, and sticks his tongue out like, eh, and then walks out.
Oh my god.
The air is so much cleaner now.
So were we actually retiring for the night?
I guess so.
Yeah, I think that's good.
We're gonna go see the goblins in the morning.
Yeah, we'll get up, have some breakfast, and go see the gobos.
Oh boy. Oh god. What an exciting day.
Alright, while y'all do that, let's take a 5-minute break, because visiting the Goblin
Cool.
encampment was not on my docket.
About
Sorry.
which you
Let's
dropped
change
in
the
chat.
plans. Hold on.
I know that the goblins are universally despised from the Badlands, but I like to think that getting to know Zuglag, that Tamaki has definitely.
Yeah, oh no,
softened
it's
his stance on
100%.
them.
100%.
I know.
100%. I don't disagree with that.
Yeah.
Who couldn't fall in love with this lovable lug, huh?
Close up of the face again. That's a face only a mother could love. If only you had one. I'll get it myself. I want to get more ice too.
Get a beer.
Beveragino. Ooh, let the cat out of the bag.
Drink?
Yeah,
Here you go.
I don't know. I'm gonna mute us.
Let's put on some music while I do this. Okay. Everyone back?
I'm here.
Present.
Yeah.
I got
Present
Bailey's.
And accounted for. Alright. Alright.
What's everybody sipping on?
Bailey's.
I have a mango lime cider.
Oh, you.
Wow.
Delicious.
Great Lakes Lager.
Gross.
There need to be
Mark,
proud of
yeah.
me. I have imported German beer.
Good job.
Ooh.
I'm about to
You should put
mix.
some Sprite in that.
I'm gonna mix some Sprite.
Ew.
Yeah, it's called a Rattler. A Rattler? I don't know.
Either Radler in the south of Germany or Alsterwasser in the north.
You say that again.
Oh my god, is that what a Radler is?
A Radler is just like beer and juice.
I thought so too.
I think that's what it is in Canada.
No, probably. Well, you learn something new every day.
It's like people that
Y'all
put-
didn't know that Radler was beer?
Well,
We
yeah,
knew it
no,
was
you know
beer,
it's
just didn't know if it was like mixed with Sprite or however you want to call it.
It is in Germany.
The shandy is beer and lemonade.
Pretty
Wow.
sure a snake bite is half cider, half beer.
Yep.
Learning so much this session. We're learning that apparently everybody's okay with eugenics. Everybody loves eating ass.
okay with eugenics as long as it's consensual.
And what a Radler is.
Consensual eugenics.
Consensual eugenics.
It's a good name for a band.
Great name for a band. Holy shit.
It's got to be a punk band, though.
Oh, yeah. Nah, country. Fuck that.
An indie pop band.
Nah, Britpop.
Britpop.
Alrighty. As the next day rolls around, your council is in session, and they are waiting for all of you to roll out of bed and get to the throne room.
Hey yo, bitches.
Good morning.
Great.
Good morning, my lords.
No?
Good morning.
We have a few items on the docket to discuss today. First and foremost, being, of course, the obvious, the war with Escarak. We have reports today that a large force is heading towards us. We expect them to arrive within the next 5 days.
Can't buy.
We have any reports on this size exactly of this force?
Yes, one moment. Let me have a look here through these reports. I have it written down. One moment. Wouldn't want to give you any sort of false numbers, you see.
Of course, we'd have to kill you for it.
Yes, I would expect no less.
You think we could put Pharaoh transform into a robot? He's a soul without a body.
Oh my god, he could finally have a body.
That's an awesome idea, actually. I wonder if that would work.
Oh my god, we should totally ask him.
Aw, and then he could actually be fucking useful.
I don't know if I go that far.
Well, he could be slightly more useful than he currently
I mean, he did give us these pillows.
is. That's true.
I think he's done a lot for us overall. I think we're being a little harsh on him. I feel like if
Yeah.
anything, we're underutilizing him.
You're probably right.
I found my notes here. One moment. The incoming army consists of around 1,500 soldiers, all mounted on horseback. We have about 400 soldiers total in the city.
Ooh.
You know, that's a problem.
We take a moment
Yeah.
here to remind everybody to be organized when we come to these meetings.
Okay, Catherine.
Yes, I apologize for the tardiness. But they outnumber us about 3 to 1.
All right, let's get those robots. Can we put Ferrum into a robot, first of all?
I believe that should be possible. I think. Maybe not. He doesn't have a body to go from, but we would have to bring in Gregor to talk about it. I don't know.
All right. Put
Well,
that on the list of things to do. Don't lose.
But- battles have been won under greater deficits.
Yes. According to my reports here, we have about 250 regular soldiers, 50 elite royal guards, and the surviving forces from Doldarim that escorted the caravan are still in the city, and they will stay to fight, and they number at around 100 people.
That's not great odds.
But our wall is finished.
That helps.
That
I
will
do
be a
believe-
significant boon.
Yes, I don't believe that Escarak is known for their siege equipment. If they even have any. They might not expect us to have walls.
Big oversight on their part. But we only have 5 days. Not like we can recruit many soldiers in 5 days.
Yeah.
Will there be any reinforcements from Doldarim?
They would unfortunately not be able to get here in time.
Indeed.
Can we start prepping like boiling tar or something like that to throw at them? We have trebuchets. Love a trebuchet. We can build that in 5 days.
We have asked Vitrus Honorshaper to be here for this next part of our suggestion. Yes, hello, I'm here. Well, I believe the council wanted to advise that
But
we send
Frank and oh, sorry.
small raiding parties through the teleporter to harass the camps at night. We believe that you might be able to thin their numbers enough to dissuade them from attacking. We currently only have the one functioning teleportation gate. Sorry. Old age in these lungs, you know. Well, Doldarim, their architects have reported they have not yet found the gate that should be in their city, and we are still waiting on them to find that. So we can't really count on aid from them. But, my lords, your strength can easily count for 10 soldiers each. The gates can only send maybe 10 people at maximum through. So we would send you along with some of our palace guards.
Right. So we would basically sneak in, do as much damage as we could, and then probably sneak out again, same way we got in.
Ideally, yes.
Well, that's some real goblin tactics right there. Good work.
I'm up for
The
those
idea is that if we can deal enough of a blow to them each night, we estimate that you should be able to do about 3 night raids. Then perhaps they might leave us alone, at least for the time being, while we shore up our defenses.
Right, that might work. Those with only 400 soldiers, it's the best we can do under the circumstances.
Aye, and me lords, if I may be so bold as to say, this will be a great show of strength for the city. And our people could use a sign from Astaroth that we are not lost.
I like it. We're good at fighting. We've done a lot of stuff. I feel like it would be a boost for.
What's happening? My computer just
We put like a
exploded.
big push up front, then they might not be able to, or they might not want to get too close, right? If we go and we put up this big fight up front, then they might not even get close enough to realize that, you know, we don't have all the backup that they think that we might, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, that makes a degree of sense.
So the plan would be go through the teleporter at night, make a raid, and then go back through the teleporter back to the castle.
Right, I think so. Basically, if they show up, kick some ass, fade out again before they can react.
Not
I
a
like
bad
it.
idea, I suppose.
I like it a lot.
Let's do it.
I can be an assassin. I'm sneaky. Am I sneaky?
I'm not sneaky.
No shit, Karen.
As long as you don't turn into a plant again.
Yeah, I was about to say, about as sneaky as a nuclear bomb.
It's because he is a nuclear bomb.
I would
Which,
like
side
to-
note, I'm also now just realizing that we know what nuclear bombs are, but not movies. So
Priorities!
Hey, wait, why don't we have nukes? That'd be great.
I mean, they're called mages.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
I
Oh, boy.
I just stealth with 0.
He is a total delf. Daddy?
It's a big scar for a tax accountant.
Listen, there's lore, alright? There's Jeffrey lore
There's
that
lore.
hasn't been revealed. There's Jeffrey lore that hasn't been revealed yet, okay?
I want the prequel.
You want the prequel? Honestly, I would love to like write up a little thing of like the Orc Rumspringa where they got together. That'd be
Well, I mean, if you're writing it, I can imagine how we got it.
I feel like that sounds good for the next one shot.
I am
Mackie's
not
backstory.
running that.
Would it be a dating sim?
It's a dating sim of everyone going and co-playing Jeffrey trying to land that plane.
That's a one shot, but it's just speed dating.
Oh my god.
D&D speed dating.
That'd be a fun one shot.
So, what do you do for a living?
I never saw the Dark Lord.
Oh, that's interesting.
That's his name.
Tell me, how did you get into that line of work?
Well, it was my father's business, you see, and
Family business. How interesting.
He was the Lord of the Ninth Hell, and
Nepotism never hurt anybody.
Love a nepo baby.
My God.
Well, my lords,
Okay, back to the basket.
back to what we were talking
Anyways.
about.
Back to the matter at hand.
After the cannon, yes.
Sorry.
I just love this
I
idea
know.
that
You are
Don't
easily
stand.
distracted.
We're just standing around. We're talking about-
I was gonna say that like the Lord's just going absolute fucking tangents, and the advisor just kind of like sitting there twiddling their thumbs, like giving each other the side eye, like what the fuck is going on here?
Why are they all talking about how much of a babe Tamaki's dad is all of a sudden?
Honestly, yeah, where it's like, honestly, like, that isn't canon because I would love for you guys to eventually meet him, for everyone to be like, you didn't mention your dad was so hot. And she's like, why would I think about what?
The fucking catch.
He's my dad. I'm not, what?
Aaron's just over here like, thank you for providing art. All right.
Hey, lit, thanks.
Perfect.
New mission. Time to fuck Tamaki's dad.
It comes
Oh
together.
God. Everyone starts trying to fuck him out.
Aaron just becomes a homewrecker. Like,
He comes a
Implying that
homewrecker.
Kieran wasn't already a homewrecker.
Like a different type of homewrecker. Usually he just tries to cut off their heads.
Yeah.
My lords, if you please.
guys.
The mission at hand.
Perfect.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
We have two other things on the docket that we would like to discuss. They are slightly less important in nature, but first off, that our arena is finished, and we would love it if the Iron Lords, were to show their strength to the city. And
Oh, that'd be
the
fun.
second, the second thing would be dealing with the goblin encampment. It is causing a bit of a stir among the people.
Oh, we were actually thinking about going to the Goblin encampment today. We planned that last night. You guys weren't here, but we were talking about it, and we thought we should go do that
Perfect,
today.
perfect. Then I believe our meeting is adjourned for the day, and we will leave you be.
Fantastic. Thank you,
Thank you
Dylan.
so much.
And they all shuffle out.
Exciting that the arena's done.
Well, I won't lie, a chance to show off for an adoring public is definitely an appealing thought.
Especially if you only have 5 days to rally the city for war.
Propaganda.
Yeah, it needs a good morale boost, I think.
So let's go deal with some goblins, and then let's, show off how sick we are at fighting.
You think we can convince the goblins to fight for us? What are the odds of that? I ask a goblin.
Well, goblin life isn't exactly one of, how to put it, one of luxury or comfort, or even safety. So, if we can make contact with these goblins and promise them a place in our kingdom where they will be guaranteed to be safe, if nothing
Yes.
else,
Aaron?
let's not split hairs here.
We are in
Uh,
a war.
Well, I'm getting to that. If they agree to assist our kingdom and fight for a place in it, that place should be guaranteed to them.
Honestly, that might be a good position to be in. Army shows up, they're expecting only 500 soldiers, and then we have an extra
Release those little
village.
goblins. Just go with their knees.
I think it might be beneficial to them too, because like they're out there in the wilderness struggling on their own. We give them an opportunity to join a society, join a culture, join,
A cult?
to be more than what the world perceives them as. Which, granted, that might be a little bit of lofty thinking for a gobbo, but I think that's our best approach.
No, I mean, I get it. You give them home, give them a purpose. Like Karen says, you know, we'll make our own cult to fight the other cult, I guess. Sure. I'm joking. I'm joking.
Yeah,
Oh, cult them.
it's not what that is, but sure, call it what you will. You understand what I'm saying there, right? Like, give them opportunity, give them a chance,
100%.
and then ask them to fight for it. I mean, they're gobos. Their fighting is mostly what they know.
Hey, there's some good thinking, Zuglak.
I do have
Is
my
there, like,
moments.
a peace offering that we could bring them so they don't attack us on sight?
And if they see me with you, it might do a bit to at least stay their blades for a moment. I wonder what else we could get off her. Perhaps if we bring a cart along with some supplies. I know we might be a bit thin ourselves, but
How big is this village? Do we know? Do we have an idea?
Estimates are between 50 and 100.
Okay, not that big. We can bring some supplies for 50 to 100 people, or goblins, which is like a half a person. So
Oh my god.
I think if we bring along some, maybe some construction materials, maybe some nice, like really thick, weather-resistant canvas, maybe some
Some food?
medical.
yeah, I was thinking cake.
Yeah, food's always safe, but
Mm-hmm.
generally things that maybe goblins wouldn't normally be able to get without stealing it.
Okay.
Might
I
be
think that's
able to
worth the expense.
I think that's a worthy expense too. I mean, we just fixed up the mine, right? I feel like we're in a position to spend a little bit for something like this.
Yeah. Do we have a gem or something that we could bring, like, their leader? Something like a bigger present. Like, everybody else gets these little things, but the leader, a little...
Do they have leaders?
I don't know.
Think
Do they have
leaders.
leaders? Chiefs, or... What's the political structure of a goblin village, basically?
Yeah, I think it's more of a chieftain type of situation.
There we go.
Alright.
Oh, actually, I've got the perfect thing here. I can offer the Crystal Dragon Shard.
Oh, there we go.
Sure.
Perfect. Alright.
Well, it sounds like a plan.
I think we promised
Let's
that
go.
to the herbology guy, but
Didn't we already give him one?
did we?
I think so.
He probably
I'm
won't
sure
remember.
there's multiple. We got multiple ones, didn't we?
It was
Yeah.
a
I
big
wasn't the only one who took one.
You did. You took a few,
Okay.
but you haven't got
Crystal
to the Buckler
Dragon
yet.
shard. That sounds impressive.
Do we have a nice ribbon to wrap it up with?
I think the sight of a gobbo walking into another gobbo's village with 4 powerful, strange-looking beings around him will be enough of a bow on there.
Alright. Fair enough. Okay.
All right. Well, is there anything else we need to do before we go?
I don't think I speak goblin. I do not speak goblin.
No.
No, I think you'll have to let me do the talking in this situation.
Alright. Do we walk down?
All right. So
Hey, I'll
the
be there shortly. I must prepare.
oh right, yeah. Sorry. All right.
So while everybody's taking off, Golgurn is going to take a few moments to cast divination. And he is going to ask his god. Hmm. I've been thinking about this, but I need to think about it a little bit more. Yeah, we'll we'll just keep saying that. I'll ask if the goblin encampment is going to be open to diplomacy.
You you feel your spell taking effect, and you feel a great presence fill your mind. And the response is just this.
Perhaps it is you who have failed in the diplomacy.
And that is it.
That's not like ominous at all.
Mhm.
And Rutharos' thing.
Alright. You guys make the trip to the known location of the goblins' encampment, which is about like a 4 to 5 hour walk away from the city. And your arrival is met with spears leveled and bows drawn. They don't look super friendly.
Hey, Gabo?
Zaglag puts both of his hands up in the air with his fingers spread wide. He kind of gestures to the four of you to just kind of like stay behind him and make no sudden moves, just kind of like stay back type of thing.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna mimic that and like put my hands up as well. You're like, no.
Just keep your hands away from your blades. No sudden moves. We're not here to hurt anybody.
What's it you want?
Is that in Goblin or in Common?
Goblin.
Alright. So Zuglag switches to Goblin. Hello? Hello there, friends. Hello. We mean you no harm. We mean you no trouble.
It's a strange way to put it, considering the trouble you've given us.
Well, let's just say that strange happenings make for strange bedfellows, eh? We've come to you with a chance, with an opportunity.
Well, then you better go speak to Abner.
Well, I'd be delighted to. Is it acceptable for my companions to come along? They will not cause any trouble. They're under my strict instruction.
Aye, but make sure they keep their hands off their weapons.
What can be done and will be done. He switches back to Common. Right, you hear that? No funny business. Keep your hands away from your blades. We're not here to cause trouble. That means you, Karen.
Rude.
Then he switches back to
Can we just
Goblin.
take her
Alright,
back?
lead the way.
And the group here will motion you to follow them, and as you walk along, you see a young goblin girl sitting outside her tent,
I love that part. Oh my god.
looking at you as you walk past. You see some goblin men smoking pipes.
Ha
Oh, they're
Just
so
you.
quaint.
This guy's obviously got style. I like
and
it.
some goblin women.
A bunch of strange adventurers traveled to my camp.
I am trying to smoke my pipe.
And this one will approach,
You.
Ooh.
and he will speak in common.
Is it you?
Welcome. I was not expecting visitors today.
Greetings and salutations, my friend. I apologise for interrupting your day. I know we kind of showed up a little unannounced here. I do apologise for that. But I was hoping we might have a discussion about an opportunity that might benefit both of our kind.
And who are you exactly? I am Abnar the Well-Read, and I speak for this tribe. Strange
It
as
is
we
my-
might be.
Not strange at all, actually. I'm actually quite fond of the setup you've got here. You have delightful taste. My name is Zuglag Widebrain, and I represent the kingdom of Dobgaroom. Sorry, total brain fart there. And behind me are my
as you s-
constituents.
As you say that, his demeanor changes to a more guarded expression. Well, what is it you want now? We tried talking to you, but you just killed our envoys.
Yes, well, part of my appearance here today is to genuinely offer a sincere apology, and we wish to make it up to you. That was a horrible miscommunication on our part. We are accepting full responsibility for that, and we want to make it up to you. These are some
Well-
tumultuous times on our part, and we're trying to get our ducks in order, so to speak.
We've brought gifts that should replace all that was lost.
It is difficult to replace the lives lost.
It's
It
like
is
kind of turns around and glares
misunderstanding.
at you, best.
Well, now that you're here, our original intention for coming here was that we heard about a new city, and we were hoping to become a part of one, but as soon as our goblins showed up, they were shot down in the street.
Yeah.
Sorry about that.
Zuglag looks like genuinely distressed at hearing that. He's like, well, I must say, Abnar, I'm deeply saddened to hear that. I swear to you, I give you my full word as an Iron Lord of Dumgrim, that there will be repercussions for this. I had not heard that. I'd heard that there was some violence, but I had not heard that he would come with peaceful intentions.
I don't
can
even
only-
think their intentions were known before they were struck down.
Well, I'm sure I don't need to tell you that the world is an unfriendly place to ones of our kind.
Yes, that is so. We were hoping that would change when we came here, but we didn't know what to do when they died.
Well, that brings me to my main reason for coming to see you today. I was genuinely hoping to offer you that exact opportunity. As a goblin myself and a leader of the great nation of Domgaroom, I think it's about time that us gobbos were seen for the wonderful beings that we can be and beings that we are. And I want to work to change the perceptions of our culture and our kind in the eyes of the other people of the great land of Kaltesh. I was hoping you would join me in that.
Well, I can't speak for the other goblins that are not part of this tribe, but most of them are abhorrent, violent criminals.
Well, I can understand that, my dear friend. I'm from the Badlands myself. I seem to be something of an outlawing case, as it were.
Indeed, so it would seem. The fact that you can even speak common is impressive.
Well, I thank you. It's been a long and interesting road to get to where I am, but I think I would be remiss if I did not use my placement and opportunity to extend an olive branch to others who may be in need of some help and who would like to, how would you say it? For lack of a better word, come up in the world.
Well, you'll forgive my reluctance to believe you, but for all I know, this could just be a trap to get us all murdered.
And you would be right to think so. I would expect nothing less, and I would expect you to look out for the well-being of the people you've got around you. So, as a small act of contrition, we've brought along some supplies and the like to help get you back on your feet a little bit, and I wish to offer you a personal trophy that I collected as a genuine act of reconciliation.
His ears perk up.
And Zuglag reaches over and rummages in his satchel, and he pulls out the crystal shard from the crystal dragon of the mine, and kind of takes one knee and holds it out to him.
What is this?
This is a crystal shard from a great dragon which inhabited our lands. I offer it to you as a genuine apology and an olive branch between my people and yours.
Your apology is accepted. I hope that we can have a great relationship within your city.
I certainly
Do you
hope so as
expect
well.
that I will be given a good position?
I am always looking forward to having more advisors on our staff. I would be delighted if you would offer the goblin opinion and the goblin view of things and help me guide the kingdom as we approach our issues and our daily struggles.
Amazing. Then we will get preparations underway. Feel free to mingle around the camp. And he walks back into his tent.
Well, that was pretty good.
Snugglike turns around and he's like, well, that went better than even I expected.
You did so good. You did so good.
Is anyone suspicious
That may have
how
been
well that went?
too easy.
No.
feel as if this was-
What are they gonna do? You know, what are they gonna do?
Well,
Well-
we're in the village, surrounded by them. Do we have any guards with us? No.
No, it's just.
That's
Remember?
not-
Hey, remember when we took down a dragon, guys? Hey, remember when we took down a dragon? I think we're okay.
Remember
God.
when the fucking Orin took down the dragon?
For Zog's sake, guys, not everything needs to be blades and steel and blood, alright? These folk were coming to us looking for genuine opportunity, much in the way that I did. And
Right.
I want to see them survive, and I want to see them flourish under our wing.
Okay.
Forever the optimist.
We can give it a chance.
Well, I appreciate that. And I will greatly appreciate your support in bringing the people of Dongaruma in on this as well.
Yeah, we
I-
need to talk to them. Oh man.
I don't know how well this will go over, but it must be said and it must be done.
Well, my kinsfolk are not typically the most accepting.
Yes, I know. I spent much time in Dondarroom and other of the dwarvish kingdoms being generally thrown out of bars and such, but Times have to change.
To be fair, Zug, like you are a bit of a troublemaker.
They are guilty as charged. If I were to make an address in the new arena, would you all support me in that?
I feel like it's a good way to get the message across to a lot of people at once. I'd say so.
It's one thing for a Gobbo to stand up in front of the whole kingdom and say, hey, this is what we're going to do now, but if I have the rest of the lords with me, that might go some way to making a better impression.
Quite possibly.
We're behind you.
Karen, the person you walk up to looks up at you with like adoring eyes.
Adorable.
Aw.
Wow, you're so big.
Astute observation there, little one.
Your sword is like 3 times my size.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. It is.
I'm Trix Mix. What's your name?
Karen, nice to meet you.
And a slightly taller person will come over. And she'll be like, oh my god, and what do you do?
Oh.
Oh my god, Karen.
Going through a phase.
Are
there,
you like
sweetheart.
Her butt.
Are you like a giant fighter?
Yes. Yes. Essentially.
How many people have you killed?
Oh god. Did she know?
I don't know. Ask my sword. It screams, help.
Does your sword speak like? Oh my god.
Can somebody help me? There's a teenager over here.
I'm not a teenager. I am a half goblin. Oh my god.
Oh, a half goblin? Oh,
Well,
cool.
that explains why she looks so much
yeah.
nicer than our full goblin.
Oh my god, that's like totally offensive.
Why? See, I keep telling them and they don't listen to me.
And you're disgusting. Go away.
Yeah, well, that's,
Roasted.
yeah, that's about right there, yeah.
We do agree with you there.
Sorry, Zuggy. I'm sorry.
No, I'm used to it, it's fine.
He is disgusting.
We love him.
Do we?
Yeah.
Love to hate him.
You
Trix
feel the
comes
love
over
today?
to Maki. And she's like, wow, you're also so big.
Thank you for noticing.
Are you a fighter too?
Yeah, I am. My mom
Can you
trained me.
teach me to
actually.
be a
She's,
fighter? Wow.
I could try. We gotta find you the right weapon though. And then she like she doesn't take it off, but she like gestures to her axes. It's just like, these are a little too big for you, but maybe if we get you like a hatchet, like a little hatchet.
Can I hold one?
You can try to hold one, sure. She holds it out, still very much keeping 2 hands on it to let her like test the weight of it.
All right, she's like trying to take it from you.
All right. Are you sure that you got it?
Oh yeah, I got this.
Okay. She very carefully moves her hands down just a little bit, so that way if she drops it, she'll be able to catch it again.
It's just full drop.
Holy shit!
Shit.
They're real heavy.
Wow, you're so strong.
Oh, thanks. I know, I carry 2 of these. Can you believe?
Wow.
You're great.
You're so cool.
You're super cool. You're cool. You're cool.
No, don't even. I'm not cool. You're cool.
I love this.
Like,
I'm very,
oh
I'm
my
very, I'm
god, can you like chill out?
Can you like stop being like that?
Like what?
Unimpressed with everything. It's not cool.
Well, it's not okay. Guys are just some like people who got things handed to them. Okay.
Handed to us.
Oh dear.
Handed to us.
Itsuki goes up to this girl and just sits there and looks at her and smiles.
Oh my god, you're like totally adorable.
Thanks.
Wow, you
Amazing.
talk.
Yeah, I talk.
Oh.
Are you like one of their pets?
More like their leader.
Yes. 100%.
Definitely.
That's pretty rad.
He's calling the shots.
Yeah, can you show me around and give me food?
Oh, we don't have a lot of food here. But yeah, I can totally show you around.
Yay! Tsutsuki loves you. Woo.
And then she walks away with you.
We never saw the
If
fox.
she tries to eat the fox, she's gonna have a very bad time.
Let her make that decision on her own. Mistakes are made.
Look at that, making friends already.
We're all making friends.
This
Oh, I
one
knew this
walks
was a
up to
good
you
choice.
guys.
Oh god.
Oh.
Oh, I love him. I love him immediately.
Oh, my
You guys
friend.
brought the food?
We sure did.
So
Oh, I
you
like
might
to
be
cook them grubbins.
Yeah, right. We got some fine grubbins in the kingdom.
Oh, I bet you've got the best grubbins.
Yeah, you ain't seen nothing yet, my friend. Trust me. Once you get back inside those walls, you'll be eating like a king. Like me.
Wow. I can't wait.
Right. Oh, what's your name, by the way?
I'm Cookie.
Oh, Cookie. Great to meet you, my friend. The name is Zuglag Widebrave. I'm the Iron Lord of Dumgaroo.
You must have quite a wide brain to become such a good leader.
I see you've got a wide brain yourself.
My God.
Maybe we're cousins.
I like this guy. He's going to be my new friend.
Oh my God, there's two of them. Man.
Trix Mix is just like glued to you.
Amazing. I love that.
You
So,
lost the-
what do you like to do around here?
Oh, I'm a bit of a hunter. You know, I can hunt things real well.
Yeah? What do you like to hunt?
Rats mostly.
Yummy.
I've fought rats before, you know,
They're
when,
really
when I
good.
was when I was younger too.
Yeah? Oh, wow.
Yeah, it's good practice. Rats are great practice.
Practice for what?
I am
I can't get anything bigger. Do you see the size of me?
I am already like Tamaki's already mentally deciding of just being like, I'm gonna gift this child so many little hatchets and weapons.
You're gonna come home with me.
We adopted a child.
Another one.
Another one.
Another one.
Another one.
Oh my God. What do you hunt the rats with?
Snares mostly. And then I stab him with my knife.
Oh.
Right
You have
behind
a
the ear.
knife? Can I see your knife?
Yeah, she pulls out. She's like, "Oh yeah, here you go." And she pulls out something that's like the size of your pinky.
Oh my God.
It's like a toothpick for you.
I bet that works real well on rats, right? Get them right in the neck.
Exactly. Wow. You must know so much about killing rats and even bigger things like rabbits.
Oh, I've killed bigger things than rabbits. You know, I
Really?
helped kill a dragon. Yeah, I helped kill a dragon.
Holy shit!
I know, it was so big.
How big was it?
Oh man, it lived in a mine, and it took up like a whole part of the inside of the mine. It was crazy big. It was like 4 times bigger than me at least.
What's a mine?
Sorry,
What's
what?
4 times bigger than you? What is a mine?
Oh, it's like a thing underground to dig up gems and stuff. That's how you get gems.
Oh, shinies.
Yeah, that's where you get the shinies from. Yeah. We have one of those. We own one of those.
You own a shiny?
we own a mine where we get lots and lots of shinies from, not just one.
Wow, so you're rich too.
Rich and strong, I know. It's like I have it all. It's crazy.
You're amazing.
What else do you like to do around here? Show me around. Show me what you like to do.
Okay. And she like just kind of runs off in a direction.
Oh jeez. Oh, okay, bye guys. I just like run after her.
Oh no, don't leave me here with him. I'm coming with you. Where'd you go? Oh, God.
Zuglag, as you walk this direction, you see a slightly more interesting character above you here.
Sorry, I'm a little lost.
You see this guy.
Oh my God.
So, where did you find
I
this?
love him.
I love all of these guys so far.
I know exactly where that art is from.
Were you considering it for a while? Is that why?
No, that's a character from Critical Role.
Oh no shit. Love that.
Is it? I have no idea.
And he's equally as chaotic. His name is Zorth.
Well, howdy. I'm old Lab Zap.
Hello, time.
My goodness, what happened to you?
Oh, you know, got my arms chopped off.
Oh yeah, you know, that'll happen.
Hey. I see.
Sorry.
You have very dexterous toes.
Well, when my arms got chopped off, I had to become a bit more strong with my toes, you know. I can grab anything with my toes. You
I
want to
don't
see?
know, but go for it.
Okay, come here.
Nope.
What's the matter?
I swear to God.
I can grab things with my toes really good.
I suppose introductions are in order. The name's Snuglag Widebrain, and I'll stick my hand out for him to shake, and then kind of think like, oh, wait.
And he grabs your hand with his foot. Name's old Zapno Arms.
Hello, Zap, it's a pleasure to meet you, and I shake his foot.
Oh, Zap, no arms.
Well, Zap,
I
if you
am going
don't...
to the big old fancy city.
Yeah! We're delighted to finally have you guys inside the city walls and a part of our great kingdom.
Yes. There's so many things I'm going to pick up.
What was that? I didn't catch that there. Sorry, you're a little far away from me.
I said, there's so many things I'm going to pick up with my toes.
Well, there's so many things we need you to pick up with your toes. It'll be a great opportunity for everybody.
Hey, I have a question.
We do have.
Can you build me arms?
But sorry, Karen was talking over.
Oh, sorry.
Can you make me arms?
Well, we do have a particular gentleman who's very good at making all kinds of things. I won't make any promises, but we can definitely look into that. That might be something we can make happen.
Ooh, I might be old Zap Arms again.
Exactly. Although I will warn you, he's a little, eccentric.
Aren't we all?
Man after my own heart, you know what's up, eh?
Yes.
Well, I am delighted to meet you. We're super excited to have you come along. Do you have any particular skills you might be able to offer other than picking stuff up with your
I
tongue?
can pick things up with my toes, boy.
Well, that's a fantastic start, and I'm sure we're going to put that to good use.
Her name's Skippy.
And he walks back over here.
I can't help.
Wow, some real colorful folks here.
That man is the best, and he deserves the best.
Does he? Okay.
The next one you walk up to is like playing with a ball of fire in his hands.
Oh, hello.
Ooh.
Greetings, green one.
Hello. Do you want to see my fireball?
Aye, are you? You must be a mage of sorts.
And then he kind of cackles and shoots a ball of fire into the air, and it explodes into a fireball.
Why, yes. I do love the power.
I want to conjure up my own fireball in my hands.
All right.
Aye, I can do that as well.
Oh, you feel the power of the fire. Feel the rage inside you.
Well, I do value the power that fire can grant. However, the control is much more impressive.
Well, the wizard tells me to burn things. Yeah, I like you too. You want to burn things together?
Who doesn't love a good bit of burning, eh? You'll be invaluable.
Oh, yeah.
I'll put my fireball away, and I will I'll cast a silent image of like a very fancy display of lights.
Wow! The fuck is that?
Oh boy.
That's some weird
is
fucking
what-
fire there, bro.
This is but an example of what your magic powers can become when it's studied and concentrated.
But are they destructed? He's gonna burn things.
Oh dear.
Burning things can be part of it. There's so much more things you can do with the powers of the arcane.
But what is the point if it doesn't burn anything?
Man knows what he's about.
He does, it's true.
Man with a mission.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
So your
fire-
skills will be
your hand-
invaluable. If I may make proper introductions, this is Gulgun Berrybeard. He's one of the Iron Lords of Dunroom, and one of our magic aficionados. He's very intelligible. He's very, very smart with this kind of thing. And you are?
Yeah, I bet he is. Maybax. And the wizard's
Hey,
inside of
Bex,
me.
a pleasure to meet you.
What's your name?
Pardon me, I'm getting a little caught up with things. My name is Snugleg Widebrain. I'm another one of the Iron Lords, and I'm the goblin representative, I guess you could say.
You sound so fancy.
Well, when you inherit the rule of a kingdom, it pays to learn the fancy words, yeah?
Do you get to burn things? Like people?
Oh.
Well, personally, I'm not the best at burning things, but I'm gonna leave that to the magic expert, Mr. Gulgun here, eh?
What if you need some pepper burning? I got it.
Ast is gonna cast some prestidigitation to make it look like Gulgrin's beard is on fire.
Holy shit! Look at your face!
I am a very powerful wizard.
My God, I bow down to you. You are my Lord and Savior. The burning one has come.
Suppose I may have an apprentice in my future.
Teach me your ways, O good great burning one.
One?
Oh god.
Well, Max, perhaps in time you can arrange some lessons.
Fuck yeah!
God, that sounds exactly like a voice one of my buddies would do. It's awesome.
Oh god, I can't breathe. Oh, holy fuck.
I think we only have one more interesting character.
Um,
I'm gonna go back to Trix and Tamaki.
yeah.
Okay, sure.
Please.
Oh my god.
And she's like taking you outside of the camp, and she's like showing you how well she can skip rocks,
Oh my god.
but
Oh.
on the sand, not on the water.
Oh, okay.
Oh, she's an idiot.
Tamaki has the whole
Hey!
adopted child.
Hey, look what... Do you see how far that one went?
It went so far. How do you
I know, it was
pick good rocks for this?
Ah, the roundest ones work best.
Have you ever tried doing this on the water?
On the water?
Yeah, that's where people normally skip rocks. It's like on the water.
We don't have water where we're from.
Yeah. There's already rocks in the water.
No, I'm saying we don't have water.
What is this? What is this over here on the map, Theron? What is that?
It's a fucking river. And I'm saying, where we come from, the Badlands have no water sources.
Okay. I'm so sorry. So aggressive. Oh, well, when you come to Dongaroom, we have water, and maybe I could show you how to skip rocks on the water there.
Wow, that's pretty cool.
I know. We have a big oh god, probably don't know what
Moat.
a dock is.
Cool.
No, I have no idea what the fuck that is.
Okay. So basically there's like a lot of water, and in order to get boats to come to us from the water, we have like big planks of wood that you can walk
What's a
on.
boat?
A boat is a thing that's able to travel on the water. So
How
you
do
can
you
go
travel
from
on
place
water?
to place, but
Why
over
would
on
you
the
travel
water.
on water?
With
You just drink water.
So you take a bunch of wood, and you basically almost make like a cup, like a big enough cup to like fit a person, and it floats on the water.
Well, that sounds weird, but you gotta get to show me.
I think
I'm
it's
having a
big
very
enough
hard
to
time
fly.
visualizing this.
Tamaki like picks up a stick, and she like attempts to like draw like a boat, like, and like lines for like the water, and is attempting to like explain.
Okay.
Like, this is the water.
Yeah.
This is the water, and then this is the big cup or the boat, and then inside the boat are
But that doesn't look like a cup. It looks more like a bowl.
It's not really a cup. It's just it acts like a cup. It's cup like. It's cup adjacent.
It's cup adjacent.
You got some weird cups where you're from.
We do.
We do. We really do. Point is, skipping rocks. Is
Oh,
cool.
look,
You're
the big
doing
lady's
so
here.
good. Oh, hi, Karen.
Well, what are you talking about?
I'm trying to explain boats.
It's a vehicle it's a wagon that floats on water.
Oh, that makes sense.
I was saying it
She was
like a
talking
cup.
about like
Big
a
cup
cup.
you can fit people in.
That doesn't make
I
any
don't
sense.
understand. Right, that's what I'm saying.
No, because like it's like oh my, you don't get it. You don't understand.
I guess.
Why
I guess
would you
she's
put
the smarter one of you.
You think Karen's smarter than me?
Yeah, you're the prettier one, but she's got the brains. I can tell.
At least I'm prettier than you.
Good teacher, that's what everybody says about Karen. Yeah. Loves working with kids. Great teacher.
I don't think you just roll up and you're just like, it's like a wagon on water.
Oh yeah, that makes sense. Well, you were describing a cup that you put people in. Doesn't make any sense.
That's what it is, though. It's like a big wooden thing that you put people into. Cups float.
Not all cups.
Wooden
Not
ones
all
do.
cups
I said
do
wooden.
that, But enough cups that it's the default.
And it depends on the cup.
Don't come at me with these not all cups arguments.
Oh my
Hashtag not all cups.
my gosh.
Oh no.
While you guys are talking about the cup debate, we're gonna go back to Tsukiko.
The
and-
great debacle of
A great cup debacle.
So, like, what do you do for fun?
I eat the eyes of my enemies.
That's like so metal.
It's wonderful. You should try it sometime. It's how you get your
It's
power.
kind of gross though.
Yeah.
So I have to eat eyeballs. Oh my god.
No, you must eat whatever you feel brings satisfaction. And for me, it just happens to be eyes.
I'm dying to know what she eats. to bring satisfaction.
You know, Karen, I almost said that, but I held back.
My God.
Guys, we must have been like bottling this up for a few weeks here.
It's been a minute since we've all been in here, so yeah, I guess.
My head hurts. My eyes are watering. My chest hurts.
Is your castle like pretty?
Pretty it is, indeed.
Cause like this place is such a dump.
Indeed.
Not much for conversation, you know.
Well, will you show me around your home?
That's what I was fucking doing. Like, oh my god.
Okay.
Pay attention.
Tsutsiko just
You know,
like
you're
acts
very
to
cute,
the
but
end.
you're not very smart.
savage.
Christ. Tsutsiko considers murdering this goblin. Change of tactic. Yes, you are so smart. You must be the smartest of them all here.
Yeah, these are all a bunch of idiots.
Please teach me. How can I be so smart as you?
Please roll a
It's
deception
not
check.
something that can be taught, you know? It's like, I was born smart.
Oh my God.
Jesus.
Yes.
The girls
yes.
who get it, and the girls who don't.
So these are all your minions. These are all your followers.
They're not smart enough to be my followers. Like, they don't even understand when I'm talking to them.
Right.
Oh, it's
Half of
unfortunate.
them can't even speak common, you know? Like,
It helps.
it's not that hard.
I find having a weapon helps, or knowing magic. I
But, like, that involves stabbing stuff, and that's gross.
You can always pretend. You don't have to stab anything.
Yeah, totally. I'm gonna go over here now.
Oh, okay. Tsutsiko rummages around inside the tent and just kind of slinks around the camp, looking for food.
God. This scavenger.
Hello? What are you doing in my tent?
Give food?
Oh, yeah, here's some food.
He picks it up with his toes and hands it to you.
Tsutsiko slurps it up.
Oh God.
Oh, that was a bit close to my toes there. I just need those. I can't be so old and zap no arms and no toes. What am I gonna do then?
Well, keep feeding me and you will keep your toes.
You can't
Oh,
just
shit.
Oh, shit.
livelihood.
Here's all the food I have. Please don't eat my toes.
Thank you for your offering. Walks out of the tent, goes to the next one.
God, out here threatening toes.
A goblin woman is like,
Ah! Where did you come from?
Outside.
Oh, are you one of them great big powerful creatures?
Yes! Give me your food.
I'm sorry. Take my food. Please don't eat me.
Eats the food. Goes to the next tent.
Ah!
I'm gonna starve this little village out.
Cookie comes, sees you sneak into this tent and comes into this tent. Oop, oops.
Oh, what is it you're doing in here?
I'm looking for food.
Oh, you want food? Old Cookie gonna make you food. You come on with me, and I'm gonna make you grub it.
Oh! Tsutsiko wags her tail.
What kind of food you want? I got all kinds of food. I got grubbing 1, grubbing 2.
Your
Perhaps
microphone
the
is
side
kind of
order of
cutting out.
grubbing. Yeah, it does that.
Tsutsiko will take it all.
You want as much as I can feed you?
Yes.
That might be a lot. You gonna get stuffed.
Good. Tsutsiko needs to eat to take her mind off not
Open
being
your food.
evil.
Open up. It's time for food. Open up. Here you go.
Ah.
He's just shoveling food in your mouth.
Tsutsiko just keeps her mouth open, lets him shovel.
It's like the scene in like How the Grinch Stole Christmas with Jim Carrey when they're all
Yes.
like
Yeah.
eating him like fudge and everything.
I guess he doesn't realize that Tsutsiko doesn't actually have a stomach. She's not really a fox. It's just like a black void.
Oh dear.
Alright. Alright, Conquerors look like. What are y'all up to?
Trying to get my breath back.
You tell me, man.
Oh, God. It's hard work being a goblin, eh?
Oh, God.
Oh.
Sorry, he's just coughing.
Oh, it's fine.
I'm good.
Yeah, he's trying to find his own voice now.
Hello. Talking.
Hello.
Yes. Alright, Zuglag and Gulgurn. Are you going to the last interesting looking character?
Let's go to the
Yeah.
last interesting looking character.
Alright.
Hey. Oh, what is it you want?
Hello there.
Hello, green one. What's your name?
Back lungworm. I got worms in my lungs.
That's not such a good thing. How did that malady become of you?
You eat one piece of meat with worms in it, and then they go into your lungs. Go figure.
Ew.
Go figure.
No, I mean, the lady's got a point. It does kind of happen like that sometimes.
Yeah. We make do in the Badlands, you know?
Oh, I know all too well.
Yeah.
Oh, dear. Well, we're just kind of making
Hey,
the way
any,
get
got any
ready.
sort of fancy medicine in your new city?
Oh, sure, we got all kinds of fixings.
Can we heal you?
Can you, I don't know, can you get lungs out of me? And put new lungs in?
Well, robot.
Wait for robot every time.
What is a robot?
Oh, that's extremely complicated matter for the Iron Lords. Don't worry about it. It's nothing.
Look like perhaps.
Can you say a
perhaps-
robot give me new lungs?
Yes. Technically speaking, I suppose, although we have potentially other methods that might work better.
Does it look like you have it like a spell or a potion that may heal this one?
Yeah, I think I got something I might be able to do.
Question for Theron: if I did use a healing spell on her, would that have any kind of a effect?
Make a medicine check.
Oh. We're almost at 9 o'clock at night, and this is the first check we've made this session.
Rambling.
Else can I also make a medicine?
That's
check?
not true.
You're right.
Gulgurn already made a check to see if.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Marco was telling the truth about eating ass. Yes.
True, yeah. The real checks.
The real check.
Which I never got an answer, by the way.
Yes! I said she was raised right. Alright?
With the 20 medicine, you would know that you would need greater restoration to be able to heal something like that.
Okay.
Robot.
Well, I don't think I'm able to personally do anything that might be able to help, although it's not out of the question. I'm sure we can get that going. What do you think? Guggen, is there anybody in the kingdom that you might know of that might have access to greater restoration?
Perhaps it's not in my capability at the moment, but
Well, we can certainly inquire. Maybe one of the staff of the palace might be able to help. There's also the medicine man. He might be able to make something that will be able to affect.
You can't do shit.
As long as you have time, you'll get there.
One of the matter is that we might not be able to do anything for you right this second, but we do have the resources to make it happen.
Yeah, promises.
Well, I am a politician, right? What else would you expect, right?
She just like
Yes,
hooks
madam.
a loogie at your feet.
Yeah,
With a
right.
word
It's a
squirrel out of it.
Ugh.
It's right, that is healthy, isn't it? Yeah. Genuinely though, I mean, we don't personally have the resources on us right now in order to potentially help you, but we have medical services. We can at least make you more comfortable until we can figure out a cure for you.
Till you die.
Or
Well, I suppose.
yeah, better than nothing, eh?
Yeah, probably gonna die soon anyway.
Well, ideally not, but well, yeah. In any case, it's been a great pleasure to meet you, and I hope that we can work together in the future.
Hey, are the robots immortal? They just live forever until someone.
Correct.
Good selling point.
Mortality.
So as you guys make your rounds and walk around, you, Zugleg, you specifically, you estimate that there's way more than what the scouts guessed were here. There's probably about 250 to 300 goblins here.
Oh, whoa.
Oh, wow, it is healthy.
Wow.
It is quite the settlement. I hope our resources are enough to support them.
You'll need to build new housing for them.
Well, yes, no question of that.
Mhm.
We'll need to establish infrastructure, make sure that our resources are enough to support them and help them along. This may take a bit of doing, but I do believe that we can make it work. What say you, Iron Lords? You think we can accommodate these poor folk and give them a chance?
Absolutely.
Yeah. Well, we are going into a war, which. Oh.
Maybe don't say that too loudly.
A war?
No.
Well, not you. Not going into a
warm
war.
hug. That's what I was saying.
Oh, God.
We're going into a warm hug? Wow.
Yep. Lots of warm hugs.
Yeah,
Can I have a warm hug now?
Yeah, go
No.
on, Karen, give her a hug. I know, you said one hug. Hug the poor, hug the little one.
A hug.
Give her a hug. Give her a
She's
hug.
like holding her arms out, and her hands are like clasping.
Everybody starts chanting.
Hug, 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 hug.
Like in Harry Potter when Voldemort was giving Draco the hug.
That exact gift right there.
Yeah.
That's not a very warm hug.
And she goes over to Tamaki.
Do you give warm hugs?
I give way better hugs than Karen, and she says it Karen dead in the eyes before she goes and she drops to her knees and holds her arms out.
Wow.
And then great big hug.
Oh, you're such a
She
good
hugs
hugger.
her so hard and actually stands back up and like.
Ah! Oh God, my head! You're gonna pop it off. Too much warmth. Please put me down, giant lady.
Okay. She puts her down very carefully.
Actually, no, pick me back up. Put me on your shoulders. I want to be big.
Okay, sure. she does so. She picks her up and she puts her up on her.
Wow! This is so high up. Holy shit!
When are we gonna build? When are we gonna build the orc houses so she can come home with us, please?
The orc houses. What?
I mean the goblin houses. The goblin houses. Sorry.
We're gonna get on it right away as soon as we get back.
Hell yeah.
Wee!
I love.
You do not want to give that a big warm hug. I mean, come on.
Karen's so mean.
How dare you deny uppies? That's lovely.
Oh dear.
All right, we doing anything else tonight, or? So we've been at this for almost what, 3 hours?
I want to just go up and have a quick additional word with Abner.
All right.
I'll break off from the other Iron Lords and come over to him.
Yes?
Ah, Abner, glad I caught you. This is a difficult topic to broach, but we're very enthusiastic and very excited to have the goblins in our kingdom and among our people, but, well, I mean, I'm sure as another goblin I don't need to tell you that people's preconceived notions are hard to break.
Yes?
Well, I promise you, genuinely, that you will always be welcome in our kingdom, and the Iron Lords reciprocate that feeling. I cannot guarantee that the people of our kingdom may not express some unfortunate opinions.
Yes, we are prepared for that.
Good, I just wanted to make sure. I don't want anybody to come into this with any unexpected bad feelings or anything like that. It is tough to be a
As
goblin
long
at this time.
as we aren't murdered.
No,
Good.
of course not. I will be making a public decree
Yes.
before your arrival that your presence is welcome and to be welcomed as well.
Yes. We will see how
What-
well it goes.
Well, I'm very excited to see. I do have one other matter I need to broach with you.
Yes?
We seem to find ourselves in a bit of a predicament with a rival kingdom.
Yes?
Are you familiar with the folks from Eskarak at all?
Never met any of them, no. But I
The
have
lads
read
on
about them.
horses?
They are the horse lord people, yes?
Yes. They seem to have decided that they don't like us very much, and they're causing quite a bit of trouble for us. They have a bit of a force headed our way.
Yes? Well,
Now,
probably be better if we were inside your walls than outside.
my thoughts exactly. Now, I will give you my word right here, right now, on these grounds. I will not force any of your people, or any of your kind, to join our military or assist in fighting our war. That's not what this is about, and I don't want you to get that impression. However, if you or some of your people saw fit to help defend your new home, I can promise you from the bottom of my heart that it will not be forgotten, and we would greatly appreciate it.
Well, I cannot make decisions for them. It is up to them if they want to fight or not.
Of course, I would expect nothing less, and I totally respect that. If I could just ask that maybe you would broach the subject with some of them, put it out there, see how they feel. Again, no pressure at all. We would greatly appreciate any assistance you could offer. But
His eyes narrow a
Nobody's
bit as
talking.
you're talking. Yes, well... Seems
What?
you're looking for fodder.
no, absolutely not. Actually, the current, not to go too details into anything, but the Iron Lords ourselves are leading the charge from the front to put most of the brunt of this attack off of the kingdom. You are welcome within our walls, and if none of you decided to take up arms, we would completely respect it, and we would not force an issue or force a matter or anything. You are welcome in our home. That is a complete statement.
That's what you say now, but we will see when the time comes if you will force our hand.
And on the gesture of hands, Zuglag extends his hand, looks him in the eye, and say, I give you my word, as an Iron Lord, there will be no coercion, and no force brought upon your people to fight in this war.
For all I know, your word is worth nothing, but I'll trust you on this. And he shakes her hand.
Your trust is appreciated. He grins a big, ugly, toothy grin, and he says, "We greatly look forward to you joining our kingdom. We will see you soon."
We will pack up camp, and we will be there tomorrow.
We will begin construction immediately on some accommodations for you, as well as setting aside a plot of land for the people. We just ask for a little bit of patience while we get things set up.
Yes. We can use our tents for now. It is fine.
Perfect. Brilliant. Until we meet again, then.
Goodbye.
Goodbye, sir. Rejoin the others.
Well, all good in the hood?
This felt like a productive day.
Yeah, we got a lot done.
Well, about as good as it could be. I'm not quite sure how things are going to go when approach with the topic of this battle coming up, but I have to play things by ear and see how it goes.
I'm sure that it'll be fine. You having fun up there? Playing the drums?
Oh, wow! So much fun! I've never been so tall and up high before. It's great.
We do anything else here, or are we going?
I think our matters are quite concluded here.
Okay.
I'm so sorry, but we're about to head home.
Oh,
I know.
does that mean I have to
know.
get down?
Yeah, you have to get down.
You can just take me with you.
I
See you
can't.
tomorrow.
You guys are coming tomorrow. You guys are coming tomorrow, okay?
But you're like a big fancy person. You're never gonna visit me.
I'll visit you. I'll totally visit you. I'll show you the boats. I'll show you how much the boats are like big cups, because I'm right, Karen.
Oh my God. This is the hill you're dying on.
Yes. Is the cup hill, and she takes her down and puts her back down on the ground.
Okay.
Okay.
Well,
We'll
goodbye.
see you soon. Okay. Bye.
Better. And you make your way back to the palace. And that is where we will call today's session.
Yeah.
Good.
Welcome back, everybody.
Yeah. Might be the funniest fucking session we've ever had.
My God, yeah.
And sidebar, bravo, Theron, for nailing those goblins. Holy shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh my
Applause
God.
for you.
So good.
Made them all up on the spot.
Nice.
And you
Bravo.
got the straight face or
Well played.
You went to mute yourself at least?
Also, you didn't.
I
you did
can
really
mostly
good.
keep it together when I'm doing funny voices. So
Yeah.
No, but we start talking about eating ass, all bets are off.
yeah, I mean that's not me making the funny, right? That's someone else making the funny. That's when I laugh.
Oh, yeah, there you go.
I don't make myself laugh.
Oh, gosh. Good to be back.
Good to be back.
Yeah.
So
It was an
about
amazing session.
about Fan Expo. What when are people going?
It looks like Saturday we're gonna go.
Okay.
So, those what we have.
No, it's Friday.
The Saturday?
Yeah.
I should look
Yeah, maybe on Saturday. I really want to do the Hobbit thing. But I have to get tickets when I get paid. So
Oh yeah, that must be a ticketed thing. Yeah.
yeah.
Well, all right.
And for next session, it should be next week, I think. Are people good for the 21st?
Yes.
As
Yep.
far as I'm aware.
Yeah, I really want to do one next week because Fan Expo weekend, we're definitely not going to be able to.
No.
Yeah, which
Yeah.
is
No,
the 20.
Because the
which
three
is
of us
the
are
last
going for
weekend of
Friday,
August?
Saturday, Sunday.
Last
Yeah.
week in
The
August.
Yeah.
yeah.
last week in
25th
Yeah.
to the 28th.
Yeah, so we won't even be probably leaving the convention. Usually we don't end up leaving the convention until maybe 4 or 5 usually anyway. So
Yeah, no
Yeah.
worries, no worries.
Yeah.
And we can also do it the 29th if people want to. No pressure to do it. We can just skip the week. It's not a big deal. But yeah, so for now, next session is the 21st.
It's good.
And as long as nothing comes up for people, then we will see each other then.
Looking forward to it.
very much looking forward to it.
Bye.
Yeah.
Have a good night, everybody.
Yeah,
night.
you too, brother.
Goed.
Yeah, have a good one.
Bye.